Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 9 Deaths, and today we're going to take an approach that might not be popular with everybody. We certainly have a right to disagree. There's some things going down, but I am going to go out on a limb and say that Maggie is responsible for these deaths. There's a snowball effect. In the past, we've certainly had our share of blame. We blamed Negan, we blamed Rick, we blamed Morgan, we blamed Daryl, but for some reason, Maggie is getting off the hook here. She's off doing Whiskey Cavalier. She has a right to do whatever she wants to do. She put the writers in a bad situation. But I think we also have a right to talk about the chain of events and her leadership, what went down, what possibly could have forced her to leave, and also leaving the hilltop in a very compromising situation. I see some people are just getting to the whole point of Linda Parsons, like, no, Henry's to blame. Hold on, you haven't even heard the argument yet, Linda. We're going back in time. Henry is such a recent addition, but would you guys agree, leadership comes with responsibility. You can't just be a leader when it's convenient and then pack up and hit the road. Did Maggie feel like her job was done at the hilltop? Because I didn't feel like her job was done. Did you guys see Jesus kind of lounging on the sofa? Tara was coming up with a whole list of things that needed to be done. You could already see the hilltop was in disarray as soon as Maggie left. Maggie had some ruthlessness, but she definitely had her foot on the gas pedal. She had control over the group. She had people prepared. And her exit, in my mind, left them in a situation. Yes, she did kill Gregory. She exacted a little bit of law. Maybe she went a little overboard. So I see Walking Dead Nerd said she should have stayed. And there are some hypotheticals that are going to be mixed in with this. So, there's going to be a different chain of events. What triggered Maggie leaving? You think it was the death of Rick? You think it was the fact that she couldn't come to terms with Negan being in the same vicinity? And they weren't about to kill Negan, and it was a tough decision of whether or not you kill him or you kind of stick around? And also, I know there's a lot of rumors out there about how this episode could end, and it needs to be Rick on the radio, because I'm going to tell you, if it's Maggie and if it's Georgie on the radio at the end of 16, it's not going to do it. It's not enough to sort of get me on the hurdle, because I'm not comfortable with Maggie leaving in the first place. Kimberly M. says, I think all those things kills. So the question would be, whether or not Tara was put in a position to, I'm going to give you another timeout. Just because Henry's head. Yeah, you'll get it. It'll make sense in a couple years to you. You'll see where I'm going with that. Wesley Brunner says, anyone other than Rick would be a slap in the face to viewers. It would be, certainly. Delaware Sasquatch, Tara didn't take a shot at Maggie in episode 15. I want to be leader that people know will be around when needed. She did take a shot at her. So, was Tara prepared to be a leader? I mean, she certainly was willing to die for her people. I think that's a strong leadership trait. She stuck it out. But why would Tara, Jesus, the others in Hilltop feel a need to be attached to that community, but yet Maggie didn't? And it was so vague. She left to help Georgie with other communities. Is that not a little bit, I don't want to use the word arrogant, but is that not a little bit disappointing that, hey, I've done everything that I can do here. We're in great shape. Now I'm going to go save the world. Maggie's going out to save the world with Georgie. And she couldn't even send a postcard after Jesus died. Corey Whittington, and Corey, a lot of times maybe we do chalk it up to bad writing. I don't know, bad writing, desperate writing, holding on that Lauren's going to come back. I know many of you are not fans of recasts. But I would have been okay when the rumor came out that Lauren was leaving. How many people would have been okay with Maggie being the first Pike victim? Just don't even leave it open. Don't even bring her back, because now if you bring her back, in my mind, it's a crappier story. Just come to terms with it. Look, the show's moved on without Rick. One would argue the show can move on without Lauren. Sorry, Lauren. Go out, sow your oats, go out, be a part of another show. I would argue that Lauren has let down the Walking Dead community. Would you guys think that's a fair assessment? We give her a pass. Like, okay, you can go out and do what you want to do, and then we'll just come back. Crap, I don't buy that. No, you can't just come back whenever you want to come back and go out to another network and build another show. That's not right. That's like telling your husband or wife, hey, go out and hang out, find a few more people, and if that doesn't work out for you, just come back. No, you can't do that. You want to be a part of this Walking Dead community. You want to be a part of going down in history. You don't just hop in and hop out. Leave us hanging and then expect us just to open our arms because we need you at this point. We need Maggie. No, we kill Maggie, leave Tara. How about that? At this point, how many people would rather have Enid or Tara on the show than somebody who bailed on the show only to come back? Why not leave Alana there? Give her a little bit of Maggie's story arc. Give her a little bit of her toughness. As a strong member of the Walking Dead community, Lauren Cohen, I don't want you back. I hope your show doesn't work out, to be honest. I hope you go off and do movies for the other network, but I would rather have Simon on the show. I would rather have Mel the Vulture on the show. I would rather have Tara still on the show. I'd rather have Enid still on the show. I don't want you back. I don't want to hear you on the radio. I don't want you to come in with your cape on and say, I'm going to save The Walking Dead now that Rick's gone. No. Your story to me is over, and I think, and if you do want to take bad writing, Corey, I think there's a fine line between bad writing and desperate writing. I think they wanted to leave the door open for her to come back. And I'm sorry. I love you, Angela Kang. You're amazing. You've done a tremendous job. Do what you did with Chandler. Cut the cord. Look, you had no problem. Scott Gimple had no problem cutting the cord with Chandler. Angela Kang, I would say cut the cord with Maggie. Move on. I am, Ming. Ming's like, wow, you're really upset. I am upset over Maggie. And I'm not going to be the person that's going to, you know what, you got a great show. Don't treat this show like it's a second-class citizen. You want to be a part of The Walking Dead? Hey, Rick Grimes left. You know what? Rick left, and immediately they started talking about a Rick Grimes movie. Rick Grimes didn't leave to do Whiskey Cavalier on another network. That's different. Totally different, yeah, man. Rick will be in the movies. Rick will propel the story. Rick comes across on that radio and Michonne goes looking for him. I'm not taking her back. If Maggie comes back to the show, I will make it my mission. Just like the writers undermined a great story with Maggie leaving. You know what the tagline was? She got like she got a veiled insult from Tara. She got a line from Jesus that basically said, hey, Maggie left with Georgie. And then Michonne's like, Maggie's going to be really upset. Well, who cares if Maggie's upset? She's gone. All these people are dead because of Maggie. So Kimberly M., can we blame the actors for wanting a fair salary? Yes, I can blame the person for wanting a fair salary. With this caveat, Kimberly. Sign me up, pay me for an episode, let me leave The Walking Dead permanently, and I'll do it the right way. Because, let me just say, She ain't poor. She's not starving. She is on the show because we watch the show, because we as the fans watch the commercials. Let's understand this, okay? These actors that make $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 an episode, this is not somebody working making $15 an hour. Negotiate a deal to leave the show and do it for the fans. Do it the right way for the fans. She's still spending a paycheck. She's still spending a very, very big paycheck. Hey guys, sign me up for one more episode. I want the character Maggie out. I'm never coming back. And I guarantee you she would have got a big salary for a final. She probably would have gotten $1 million, and that would have made up for some back time. Walking Dead they're not broke. They're not on their last legs. But now, as fans, not only do we have the poor exit, but if she comes back, now we got to accept probably an even more unrealistic bring her back because we need her because we don't have Rick. That puts us, I think, as viewers in a real compromising situation. Lakeisha says Denai can ask for more money. She absolutely can. And to be honest, I would forget the Lauren Cohan money. Whatever you're going to pay Lauren, double Michonne's salary, double Denai's salary. Give her $650,000, $700,000 an episode, and I'm totally on board with it. I know they were scaling up salaries, and I know there was a contract dispute, but kill the character. Because if you don't kill the character, it's almost like we're being double manipulated. The writers and the showrunners always got that in their back pocket. Hey, we can just bump up the salary. We can always bring Maggie back if we're desperate. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to accept it. I don't want to see her come in with guns ablaze. And I'm okay. Just bring Georgie in. Leave Maggie out of it. I would have been much better. Let me ask you this question, okay? Let's say it is a salary issue. And let's say, for example, you have a choice right now. I'm going to give you two choices. Kari Payton, who loves being on the show, who wants being on the show. What if they were to kill Ezekiel and bring Maggie back? How many people are okay with that future storyline? I mean, if there is a budget, are you okay with giving Kari Payton's future money to Lauren, who's already a multimillionaire in her own right? Are you okay losing the king and bringing back Maggie? Because that could absolutely be a possibility. I'm not. I would rather give it to the people that want to be on the show. If you're going to reward a Walking Dead universe, and this is, look, Scott Gimple, this is to you. Robert Kirkman, AMC, this is for all of you. And this is for how this storyline went down. Listen to the fans. Leave the people on the show that the fans want to watch on the show. Now, we wanted us some Rick Grimes, right? And we needed that concept of Rick being alive. And Andrew's going to do movies. He is going to be the face of the Walking Dead movie franchise. Phenomenal. Great idea. You know what? As a fan, I'm okay with that. Tabling that conversation, saying we still got Rick. But I'm not okay with her leaving and then opening up the door, well, I may come back. Hey, listen to how this sounds. Listen to how this sounds, please. If the show's not re-signed and I fail somewhere else, I'll leave the door open for Maggie to come back to Walking Dead. Has anybody stopped to even hear that the way it sounds out loud? Do I have to say it on a microphone for people to hear it in order to understand it? I will come back to my Walking Dead fans if the Whiskey Cavalier fans don't love me. Get out of my face. No. That's not the way we are as Walking Dead fans. Hey, we're supportive. We love the story. We're here when Rick is gone. Jeffrey Dean Morgan could have left. Why didn't Jeffrey Dean Morgan, look, dude's a phenomenal actor. Why didn't Jeffrey Dean Morgan say, you know what, if you guys are just going to leave me in a jail cell, just kill me. Kill me. Let me go do another series. Jeffrey Dean Morgan should be doing Tequila Cavalier. It'd probably be better than Whiskey Cavalier. Sign another franchise. No. That's not the way it works. Wilson, should I cancel my Maggie photo op? You know what? Wilson, do your Maggie photo op, and then instead of you taking the picture of her, sign your name and put Wilson, loyal Walking Dead fan to Trader Maggie, and give that to her. Make that, don't take a photo op with her. Give her your photo, because you know what, Wilson? You're a stronger supporter of The Walking Dead than Maggie is right now. I'd rather have Wilson on the show than Maggie. Bring Wilson back. Let Wilson lead the Hilltop. Wilson, you would have done a much better job leading the Hilltop, because you would not have abandoned the group, and Tara would not be dead right now, and Jesus would not be dead right now, and Enid would not be dead right now. 3 characters died. 3 people's careers ended. Let me say this for a moment, okay? You guys want to talk real life money? How many people think Maggie, Lauren Cohan, was a little underpaid? Just a touch. I want to see it. Okay. How many people know that if you took the net worth of Alana Masterson, Tom Payne, and Caitlin Narcon, if you took the net worth of Jesus, Tara, and Enid in real life and added it all together, do you know it's less than the net worth of Lauren Cohan? So, if Lauren would have stayed on the show and possibly taken a Pike death, is it possible that the careers on The Walking Dead of those 3 characters would they still be paying their bills? Would they still be making real life money? You guys want to make it about real life situations. So, not just the character of Maggie. What about Lauren making a decision to leave The Walking Dead? Just saying. It's a different perspective. Did Tom Payne want to leave the show? Did Tom Payne walk in there and say, hey, kill off the character of Jesus because I want to go do something else? Did you guys hear that? I didn't. Did Alana walk in there? You know what I heard? I heard Alana say, I love the show. I'm in tears. Ecom says, I'm pro Maggie. She's put in time to be paid. Did anybody see Maggie in tears that she left the show? Hold on. Where's the interview with Lauren Cohan where she's in tears that her character left the show? Did anybody see that? Can you send it over to me? I didn't see it. Chair Prime, thank you for that super chat. No, I didn't see it. Where's Maggie? Did anybody see the tears of Enid doing an interview, devastated to leave the show? Did anybody see how important it was for Alana to bring her baby to work every day? And all the people, I have not heard one person go on the record. You don't think there's some internal strife with The Walking Dead? I've not heard people come in and say, Lauren was, what would Josh McDermott say? Lauren was such a professional actress and such a pleasure to work with her, and she came to work every day and just had such a smile on her face, and it's great. She's going to be missed. I didn't hear them say that, but I certainly heard them talk about, they said Enid was the best, the most professional. She nailed every part. She was tremendous. They said Alana was a joy to be around. Her smile lit up the set. wait a minute. We killed those people when we could have just killed Maggie? Maggie would have been more devastating. Maggie would have been a bigger shock factor. Come on. Fans, stop getting into the nickel and dime about whether Lauren needed an extra $50,000 an episode, when that all of her money could have been given to people that we would have loved and we would have supported. You know what? I didn't like Tara. But looking back on it, I'm okay. I'm okay with Tara being there. I'm okay with supporting Tara because she wanted to be a part of this community. She wanted to be a part of the show. And if you kill Kari Payton, if you kill Ezekiel, and you have the audacity to bring Maggie back, oh my gosh. You know what? They will not hear the end of it. They will not hear the end of it. I keep hearing, if Daryl dies, we riot. You kill Kari Payton, and he is the poster boy for The Walking Dead. I mean, he loves the show, loves the experience. Absolutely straight facts. And I'm just casting a warning shot out there. I love Angela Kang. I love the story. I love what she's had to work with. I doubt it's her decision to have this Maggie thing in the background. I think it's an AMC thing. It's a Gimple thing. It's a kind of the back pocket. We can always bring her back. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like allowing people in and out of our community, our Walking Dead community, on a whim, on a need, out of desperation. It's another commercial. We hear enough, and I'm not going to bash the commercials because I do appreciate when each of you watch the advertisements on our YouTube videos. Hint. So I'm not going to knock the fact that TV shows have to advertise because I know how people get paid. But I am going to say, as these salaries go up, it's one extra commercial, 2 extra commercials. It's being charged back to the companies that can't afford it. They can. But that's just the reality of the show. Christina Lamont says, kills you right, even though Maggie used to be a favorite of mine. I don't see her upset. I see an interview every once in a while. It's probably like on the set of Whiskey Cavalier, some reporter that might get 30 seconds. Excuse me, Lauren, we have a real quick question to ask you. You upset? You ever coming back to, you know what? Can you talk through my publicist? Yes, I'm really upset. We're going to leave the door open. The Maggie character's always been really strong. Oh, I got to go. I got this take happening right over here. But boy, when I see Tara torn up and in tears about the bond and about the connection, and it's not on to the next job, on to the next shoot, makes me want to go see her at a Walker Stalker, makes me want to go see her at a Comic-Con. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the exit. I'm disappointed in the need to keep her floating around. I'm disappointed in the characters that have died that probably didn't have to die. Maggie could have been the first, and she could have been the most. The chill effect, seeing Maggie's head up there, would have been like, oh my God, they killed Maggie. But then I'd been like, okay, well, that's fine. Save the careers of 3 other people, at least. So I just have to ask all the viewers here, all the people watching the playback, the 7 people that dislike the video because they love Maggie and they're not going to agree regardless of what we say. If you had a choice between Tara, Jesus, and Enid still being alive, or the potential of Maggie coming back, what would you choose? Jesus, who could still be out there fighting, his underdeveloped story. Enid, who is just great, nice to everybody. Or Tara. Then I think this is a pretty clear message that most people here would support the people that support the show. You know, we put in a lot of time here. Would you guys say that the Walking Dead fans here in the 999 Army, pretty passionate group, and the people that are absolutely pro 999, pro Walking Dead, do me a favor. Hit the like button. If you guys love the show, you love talking about the show, you love what we do, then do me a favor. A show of everybody that has a good time doing what we do. Just want to see. Now, I just wonder if I stopped doing videos with the Army, turned off the microphone, bashed the show, disappeared, showed back up, I wonder how receptive the Walking Dead community would be. I mean, hell, we get dislikes in a video stream before we even start streaming. I can't imagine how many people would be on the fence. Come back a couple years later and resurrect everybody here, to think that I am the Walking Dead and I'm bigger than the show, and just come back and say, hey, I appreciate all you guys for so long, building this channel and the network and all your support and all the Patreons and all the members and everything that you guys have done to really create this. But I don't care about you guys anymore because I got a few $100s more over here. I got a couple other things I'd like to do. You guys didn't super chat enough. You didn't watch, you skipped a couple videos. But then I popped back in because I couldn't find anything better and say, hey, Army, I'm back. I got you. Let's build this thing up all over again. I wonder when we put it in that perspective, when you sign on to this show, and you're negotiating an extra $50,000, do you think that it crossed her mind what a plot hole was going to do to the Walking Dead fan base? She probably doesn't care. But do you think that Lauren's sitting back right now? Have you seen any articles from Lauren saying, I'm really sorry the plot didn't make sense and I disappointed the Walking Dead fan base? Have we seen that? Have we seen her connection to the viewers? Or have we seen her chase a bigger check? Love the Maggie character. It's a great story. Well, Maggie loved it too because it worked for her at that moment. And when it didn't work for her anymore, she hit the road. But I haven't seen the regret. I haven't seen that. But boy, if this show gets canceled, you'll see it, won't you? Then you'll see how much she missed the fan base. I probably even put it through a nice publicist. What could it say? The last year has been really difficult being away from the passionate Walking Dead fan base. I'm so excited to rejoin the staff, so excited to rejoin the show, such and such, whatever, ... bullshit, whatever you want to say. Or we could be honest about it and say, hey, I left, I got a big check from a show that didn't work out, and now I'm coming back. Yeah, that's the way it's going to happen. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of her leaving the show. Not a fan of the character deaths that had to be written off because of this. You know, I'm amazed at how angry people are that Scott Gimple killed off Carl to end this war and to propel Negan into acceptable status. But I'm shocked that more people are not rabid that Maggie left the show and the position it put other people in. The snowball effect from the poor leadership at Hilltop. Do you guys remember when Alpha walked up and said, "Who is your leader?" And they look around like, we don't know. If Maggie was there, I'd have been, her, she did it, it's her, take her, pike her first. We're only giving you one, which is Lydia. You're giving us two. That doesn't quite seem fair. We want to make sure it's an even trade. Take Lydia, take Maggie. Boom, get out of there. 2 for 2. No. We don't want 2 for 1 special. We want to make sure we're perfectly fair with you, Miss Alpha. Take Maggie too, and hopefully this ends our deal. We won't be trespassing anymore. She's done. Move on. Pike her. Nobody else. That's the way it should have went down. In fact, if Lauren does come back, I'm probably going to be the first one to put a t-shirt that says Maggie should have been piked first. Come on, Maggie. Give me some more dislikes. You diehard Maggie fans, I got to see it. That just won't... Come on. Couple more dislikes. Can we get this up to 30 dislikes? I need at least 30 people pissed off because I don't like Maggie on the show. Come on, a few more dislikes. Don't be shy about it. I got a strong opinion here. You have your strong opinion. She cheated the show. She left the viewers hanging. It created a bad plot story. She should have been the first to die. And with that, everybody, that is... There, hey, we got a few more. All right, there you go. See, don't be shy. If you're going to be here, take a stand. Make your opinion count. All right, everybody. Hey, I want to thank all of you guys for being here. In all seriousness, absolutely love the 999 Army. I love to chat. I love to get fired up. I love to debate. Don't take it personally. It's all in good fun. We're going to make strong points both before and after. If you like what we do, if you like to hang out, I promise you not every broadcast will be a rant. We're going to get into some more topics. At 1 o'clock, we're going to be right back here. There are pictures circulating that Negan is free. So, we're going to talk about what's going down with Negan, what potentially could happen. We also have streams at 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 9:30. Each will be a completely separate topic. I'm not going to tell you all the topics right now. You're going to have to tune in and find out. So 1 o'clock, I will tell you, there's going to be a lot of good Negan chat. And I got a pretty strong prediction of the way I think things are going to go down. Appreciate everybody being here. Once again, if you had a good time, hit the like button. Hike the like button because our characters are going... Oh, I guess we could we could still pike the like button. Yeah, if you think Maggie should have been piked, pike the like button right now. I appreciate everybody being here. Coffee with Kill Shot. I got some people are saying, Kills, you need to get some decaf. Hopefully this resonated very well with everybody. If you didn't watch the whole stream and you take everything we say personally, don't. It's all in good fun. I'll see everybody here. Hopefully at 1, if not 5, 8, or 9:30. Just one big shout out before I go. Thank you to each and every one of you. Hopefully we entertain, and your comments, your thoughts are a permanent part of this video. I will see you all very soon. Peace.